What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Week 6 is in the books. We saw some good games, some hard fought games, and evidently we saw some freaky games. Oh, we're going to get all into it right after this intro. Roll it! So that Cleveland, I picked Cleveland. Houston at Baltimore. What's your thoughts about your game, man?
Don't want to talk about it.
Wow, really?
Feel like they're using this as a stepping stone to say that they are going to play good football. Going forward, I would still be worried about Atlanta's offense.
You're now watching another episode of the Football Man Cave presented by the Boredom House.
All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Football Man Cave. You know me, I'm your boy, Uncle Dom. We got Iconic. Boy, I'm thinking I want to start calling you Freaky in the A, boy. I mean, that sounds crazy. But he called it. Sorry, I got to change these. I can't see nothing.
Good, bro.
We're going to dive on to that. We also got X. He was on a bye week, so, you know, he's still feeling good. His team won the bye week. And joining us today, we have a special guest to us all the way from Greenwood, South Carolina, a proud father of a lot of kids. No, a proud father, a devout Cowboys fan. Let's give it up for Mr. Cowboy himself, y'all. Let's give it up. Yeah.
How about them Cowboys?
Oh, we going to get into how about them Cowboys. We going to get into it. Yes, we are. But before we get into it, we got to start off with some breaking news, y'all. We got to keep y'all updated what's going on around the league. We're going to kick this breaking news off with some unfortunate injury news. Fred Warner is out for the year, suffering a pretty gruesome injury. Devastating blow to that 49ers defense, especially with Nick Bosa out as well.
And definitely playing Atlanta next week. Perfect.
Yeah, I guess it ain't getting freaky in San Francisco, huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
Xavier?
I don't know what he said, but
Me neither.
We're going to keep it rolling. Also, the Titans have fired their head coach. Long time coming, if you ask me. Brian Callahan is out of there and unemployed. We'll see what happens. Maybe they can get a little boost, a little jolt with them being out of there. What do y'all think? Y'all think they're going to bounce back and fight for their interim head coach?
No, they still going to be trash.
Their roster bad, man. They got a bad roster. It don't matter who coaching them. They ain't winning no games. They might as well let him finish the year. They ain't winning no games. They should have chalked that one up, man. Maybe they just want to get the new guy in to start trying some stuff now. But yeah, unless the interim gonna be the next head coach, they should have just kept Brian there.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I mean, honestly, I think he was so bad he had to go. But we're going to keep it rolling. And our last bit of breaking news for you guys. Brian Branch was suspended 1 game due to his hit on Juju Smith-Schuster after the game. Patrick Mahomes went to shake his hand, and he was not having it. After the game, he spoke about it and said that some calls weren't he shouldn't have done it, but he said some calls were not going his way after being legally blocked in the back, and he could have got injured. So he took his frustrations out, hit a little upside Juju, knocking him to the floor. So the NFL has suspended him 1 game. Do you guys think that's pretty on par, especially since Vince Carter got that 1 game suspension for spitting?
I'm a fan, man.
Carter.
You know, I feel like we need that toughness in there. Sometimes smack a guy around, man. You know, don't be up there talking junk and then be flopping, getting knocked around, bro. Go at it then. What's up? They let it happen in other sports. So why we can't see some aggression in football? Probably the most contact-oriented sport, but they all got to be pansies. Nah, let them tussle a little bit, throw some hands.
I don't got no problem with him doing it, but, like, don't wait till the end of the game. Like, why didn't you just do it during the game? That's my only thing.
I mean, if you're going to run up and talk junk because he didn't want to dap up your quarterback, be ready to back it up. Juju thought he was the enforcer. He walked over there. Oh, you don't want to talk to my quarterback? What's up, bro? Brian Branch told him, what's up?
That's not why he hit him, though. He hit him because on the last play of the game, he pushed him in the back, and, like, they didn't call nothing on him. I feel like when you first got pushed by Juju, that's when you should have done it. Why did you wait all the way to everybody's handshaking and all this to do
If
that?
Juju
Like,
never walks
that was
over
like
there,
a
Juju don't get knocked. He don't get knocked over. Juju tried to be big dog. Don't talk to my court. You treat little. What's up? And you see what happened. If Juju would have been on the sidelines like he was supposed to be, no problem.
I don't really think he
no.
should have got a suspension, to be honest with you. Jalen Carter didn't get one, they were saying, because the game hadn't started. I don't agree with that, but Juju, and I think they could have
Brian Branch.
Brian Brent maybe fined him, maybe, a couple $1,000 and moved on from that incident. That's my take.
Supposedly what the NFL said was this year they were cracking down on sportsmanship, is what the pundits saying that was a league focus going into the year. So they've been pretty big on that. Also, I think I did call Jalen Carter Vince Carter. I don't know if I did that. I think I did do that. Yeah. I just want to correct myself here.
Yeah,
thinking a lot.
You're correct on that, but they pick and choose. You know how they do. They'll say we're gonna call it this next game. You'll see something and it's not called. If you're gonna do it, be consistent with the rule. Just like when you touch the quarterback, if you put a hand on his head, just barely touch his head, they call it roughing the passer on most quarterbacks. Some you can go up there and knock to the ground, driving the ground, and they won't call roughing the passer. We got to be consistent. As long as you're consistent, but I'm old school, take the head off. That's what I would like. Take the head off. Come across that middle, you going to get hit.
Well, like I said, man, I don't know, man. If it's a confrontation, Juju, defend yourself. He hit you. You got hit. Defend yourself. Go at it. But all that talking, I mean, it's gonna be some. It's football, man. I want to see physical. I ain't gonna, like I said, it didn't go past a couple of swings. He really pushed the boy down. Like it wasn't like he went crazy, smacked him with a helmet or nothing. It was clean.
That's true. I mean, he came across that face mask with a go.
I mean, it ain't like he smacked the guy with his helmet off with his helmet. We seen that.
Yeah,
before.
Miles Garrett, Mason Rudolph.
So it wasn't that like that. It was he literally really pushed him down really hard, bro. Tell Juju to hit the weight room.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was our breaking news. That was us catching you up with what's going on with this week's NFL week 6 of football. All right, guys, we're going to go into our team's games as we all were victorious this week, including the Vikings winning their bye week. Yes, they did.
Repeat that.
We're going to start off. Going to start off.
Repeat
he
that.
Said
what
it.
You say?
What'd you say? Huh?
Repeat
that the Vikings won their bye week?
You said everybody was victorious this week.
Oh, you don't count. No, I'm kidding.
What?
I'm messing. I'm sorry. I gotta poke fun at you. My bad. I gotta poke fun at you. I gotta poke fun. My bad.
Go sit down.
My bad. All right. Let's go ahead and start with our first game on the docket. He tried to warn you guys. If you watched last week, he told you it was going to get freaky in the A. He told y'all Josh Allen was going to get sacked and sacked on. 4 sacks that Atlanta defense caused. Bijan Robinson going over for, 170 yards in the touchdown. Hold up. Wait a minute. Drake London with 10 receptions, 158 yards in the touchdown. Boy, Atlanta pulled off the upset of the Buffalo Bills in prime time, winning 24-14. So it is only right. We have Iconic who called it. Y'all better listen to him. Go ahead. Kick us off. Tell us about your game, what you like, what you didn't like, just how you're feeling right now. The floor is yours.
First things first, Xavier, did you pick us to win or did you pick us to lose?
No, I picked y'all to lose. Definitely picked y'all to lose.
Okay. I just wanted to say, hold on, give me 1 second.
Well, what you got up your sleeve, boy? He actually was the only person that picked Atlanta.
Of course he would. Nobody in their right mind would have picked that game. He can't even tell us why he picked that game. What in that matchup did you see?
He told you it was going to be freaky in the A.
I understand that, but
on his part of the last episode, I think you are like one of them dudes who are like, oh, it's Josh Allen, it's the Buffalo Bills. Why do you think the Buffalo Bills are some great super team? They haven't won those Super Bowls.
I don't think Atlanta's that good. It ain't about Buffalo.
Exactly.
I think Atlanta is a solid.
What you're saying is, what do you think that gave the Falcons a chance to to win that game. Buffalo, they not almighty. They can be
I didn't
beat.
say they was
They have
again.
not won
What did I
anything.
just ask? I asked, what about that matchup did you see that made you pick Atlanta? That's a simple. Anybody who watches,
It, it,
hey,
it was a
I
good.
seen this and this. I
If
felt
you
like he was
if
better
you've
than
been
them in this,
if you
and
been
that's all I
if
got
you've
to
been
hear. I
following
didn't see it.
if you've been following Falcons football throughout the whole year, our defense has been on point all year. What we did, what we held Minnesota to, defense was on point all year.
Man, I definitely didn't
Baker,
see that in Carolina. Defense on point or
can I
offense on
finish?
point.
Can
And
I
again,
can I
I
finish what I'm
still,
saying? Can I
I
talk?
still think if you're
Is
gonna
it
throw
my
a
segment
shot,
or
I'm gonna send
yours?
them back.
Is it my segment or yours? I was getting to Carolina. I was getting to Carolina.
You
First game
can't
of the
throw shots
season.
and think they're not
First
coming
game.
back.
But can I just say my segment though?
Go ahead, bro. Go
Finish,
ahead. Go ahead.
First game of the season, Baker Mayfield has been going off all year. We was the only team that made him look average. Second game of the season, when we played, who do we beat the second game? That was Minnesota.
Yeah.
Okay, when we beat Minnesota, defense played amazing. Third game of the season was our only anomaly game of our whole season. That was the Carolina game. Clearly, from what our defense has showed, it was an anomaly. And our defense still balled out in that game as well. We still had more offensive yards than the Carolina Panthers. We still outgained them in yardage. Defense still played amazing. Rico Dowdle ain't had no crazy game against Atlanta, but he went crazy against the Dolphins and he went crazy against the Cowboys. When we played the Commanders, defense was amazing as well. When we played against the almighty Buffalo Bills, defense was amazing as well. So what I see from us is that we have defense. And if our offense plays the way that they're supposed to play, which they did against the Bills, we can beat anybody. Now, whatever you got to say.
That wasn't a breakdown of the team, though. That's just saying my defense looked good. If your defense, our defense can look
They
good
don't
one
look
week and
good.
look the
They
next week.
don't
That's
look
not a
good. They're
breakdown
the
of the
number
team,
one
though.
defense in the league. They don't
That's
look
not a
good. They're the
breakdown of
number
the
one
team,
defense.
though.
They're the number one defense in the league. What do I gotta say? We sacked the
What
quarterback. We
match?
caused
You didn't
turnovers.
say, hey,
We
well,
sacked the quarterback.
Buffalo's
We caused
offensive line looking
turnovers.
bad, so we feel like they're going to get to Josh Allen. We feel like Josh Allen not going to make plays because his receivers are
We're
not
gonna get to
matching up well with our
anybody.
score.
We're gonna
You
get
just
to.
saying our defense is
We're
good
gonna
so we
get
can
to
beat anybody.
anybody.
Anybody who team one can say that.
But what I found out with Buffalo, they have one of the defense on the defense side of the ball. You can run the ball on Buffalo. They rank like 28 defending the run. So with Atlanta coming in and being able to run the ball, that's what hurt Buffalo, not being able to stop the run. But I think they missing some players. If I stand corrected, they'll miss some players
They
on
was
defense.
they was missing a few linebackers and one of their corners got hurt during the game.
And when you can run the ball, you can kind of control things.
I mean, that's my idea of football. That's why I picked Atlanta to be good. Did I not say I think Atlanta was going to win their division, even with the Buccaneers?
Yep. Like they said, you got to be able to run the ball and you got to be able to stop them. If you can't do those,
but again, I still thought Buffalo was a better team as a whole. They didn't come out and show it. Atlanta showed that they team was playing good. Is it enough to carry them through the year? I think that's the first good team they beat. That shows that Atlanta might be for real.
Well, now even with the first game with Tampa Bay, the guy missed an extra point, missed the field goal.
And a field goal.
So that's
would
have been a good team that beat.
Other than us, and we're 3-2. Buffalo is the first real team Atlanta has solidified that we might be a problem this year. Not saying they can't be.
Hold on.
I want to see them beat other teams just to be.
Hold on, because I am a little curious. Just I was able to actually catch this game. I caught every snap. What I will say is when I watched it, I was a little surprised on how fast Atlanta was like a track meet. They got out the gate and they were moving real fast on Buffalo, and it put them in a position where a team like Buffalo you don't see a lot where they were trailing. So I got to ask you, I'm gonna throw it back to you. Were you surprised at how fast y'all were able to get up on them, or you just out the gate knew all the confidence in the world Bijan was going to take off Drake London, Michael Penix, that connection was going to be solid? What'd you think out the gate? Were you surprised at all?
I'm not going to necessarily say I was surprised. It's just I know what we can look like when we put it together. And I actually feel like the Carolina loss is what made us be able to start playing the way that we need to play. They got beat down by the Panthers, didn't score at all. So now, like, I feel like that loss was needed and able for these guys to come out and play to their potential that I know that they have. I don't know about any other fan bases who see this, but we spent over 4 or 5 first round picks on offense the past 5 years, and that's what just showed when we played against Buffalo, a Super Bowl favorite team.
I will say, your defense did surprise me. I know you called it. You called it straight out when you said Josh Allen's going to get sacked on and sacked.
Like I
But
said this stuff last week, bro.
to actually get the 4 sacks, I was quite surprised, and it was from. I was expecting it more so to come from your rookies, Trayvon Walker, and I'm blanking on his name at the moment, but your other first round pick or second round pick.
Jalen Walker, and James Pierce.
James Pierce. I was thinking it was going to come from that, but it seemed like it. You got pressure from all over your line. Josh Allen couldn't do much. Also, you did pretty good in holding James Cook for at least the first half. I know he was able to break some runs in the second half, but yeah I was impressed by Atlanta. I will say you guys actually held it down. But overall, I got to ask you, because this is such a monumental win. What's your spirit like? What are you feeling? Were you jumping for joy? How'd you celebrate?
I was actually watching this game at work, and at that time at work, I told everybody I'm not doing no work. I'm watching the game. So I was locked in. I told them, like, I'm gonna be on my phone, like, I'm watching the game. Don't talk to me. I'll start back working whenever the game is over. And I was just hyped the whole game.
I know that's right. All right, before we get to the next game, I have to ask this, just since we are NFC South rivals here. Do you feel like Atlanta got it over Tampa Bay? I know X called it. You have all the confidence in the world?
I know Tampa Bay, they got a few tough games coming up on their schedule. I don't think they're going to be like Tampa Bay is going to be like 1 or 2 loss win team throughout the whole season. Like their record is going to come down some. Of course, you can't really bank on injuries, but those receivers on that team, they get hurt. So we'll see what Tampa Bay does. They look real good right now. I know we have to play them at Tampa Bay, which we won that game in Tampa Bay last year. They got to play the Panthers twice, correct? Did y'all play them yet?
No, we haven't played them yet. End of the season.
And so those are going to be some good divisional games. So we'll see what they do. But they're beating teams. They find ways to win. So they're going to be tough.
Looking at their schedule on Tampa Bay now, they like I said, they barely beat y'all, which they shouldn't have. They won. They barely beat the Texans 20-19. Then you look at the Jets 29-27. So Tampa Bay might get a little shaky on down in the season, and I can see Carolina beating them twice. To be honest with you,
that's a little open.
Okay,
I wouldn't go that far. At least I can see us taking one of them, but
we
not
got
both.
Rico in the backfield.
We do.
I can see us taking one, but I don't see us taking both.
Watch and see.
I appreciate that segue. Let's go ahead and keep the ball rolling. We're gonna go into it. Y'all see what I'm dripped out in today. Come on now. We ain't even gotta do it, man. We ain't even gotta do it. I don't have a Rico Dowdle one, but come on now. Listen. The Carolina Panthers here in Charlotte, North Carolina. One, which a lot of fans, this would be a lot of fans' Super Bowl. I don't know why. I'm not like that, but that's how they are acting. Even made the national news, of course, because the Carolina Panthers beat the Dallas Cowboys with a score of 30-27.
Put emphasis on the Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowgirls lost with a score of 30-27 to the Carolina Panthers, where Bryce Young threw 3 touchdowns. Rico Dowdle went off against his former team with over 200 scrimmage yards with back-to-back games, with 183 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown, as well as Ted McMillan, the rookie receiver, having 2 touchdowns, although he did drop a pass that became an interception. I'm going to go ahead and kick this one off here. Well, I got to say, I was at work as well when I watched this game. I didn't know what to expect this game. I actually picked Dallas to win. I just felt like I didn't think we had the firepower to go against it. Of course, running game keeps you in the game, but man, I just thought that Dallas would blow over our defense because I'm not too confident in our secondary, especially Nick Scott. But man, our defense made the stop when it needed to. In that last 6-minute drive to end the game, boy, I did not see that coming. Boy, congratulations, Dave Canales. You starting to get the play calling down, and y'all understanding that, like X said, you just need to run the ball. Rico ran wild. And the fact that our entire right side of our line was backups, backup center, backup right guard, backup right tackle. It did not matter. Still went off. And I'm happy, man. Do you know the last time we were 500? Just funny stat for y'all. The last time the Carolina Panthers were 500 was back in 2021.
Oh, 2021.
2021 was the last time at any point the Carolina Panthers were 500. So to us, this is a big win. And going against the, 0-7, 0-6 Jets now, we have a chance to actually have a winning record. So yeah, to us, this was a huge game. I'm so proud of them, except the secondary. I'm disappointed in y'all, but I'm proud of y'all. Y'all did your thing. We're going to go to Iconic X, and then we'll finish with Mr. Cowboy over here to get his final thoughts and state of the Cowboys on this game.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, Panthers won. Keep Bryce Young at quarterback. Thank you, Carolina, for winning another game. Dallas, like, yeah, I feel like the Cowboys, they might as well just call it a wrap for the season. I mean, you got 2 first-round picks next year. You don't really, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see them, like, this is not a playoff team. Like, it's not. I know they're missing CD, but it's like, I think it's bigger than him not being there. It's really the defense. They got, I don't like their front seven at all. Like, their linebacker core, their defensive lineman. Who's the defensive tackle they just got when they traded Parsons? Kenny Clark. I don't know how you let a dude named Rico Dowdle run for 183 yards. I don't know how you call yourself a Pro Bowler. It's making the trade Jerry Jones made at this point. It was a terrible trade. That's what it's making it look like. But that trade, but you really won't know until they get their first round picks or whatever they're gonna do with those. But the Cowboys, I feel like they shouldn't trade those picks for no players right now. I feel like it should just be like, if we win games, we win games, because 183 yards given up that can't happen. So I don't know. But good job, Bryce Young, though. He's the one.
Good job, Bryce Young. All right, X, go ahead and give me your assessment of the game. What's your thoughts before we turn it over to Mr. Cowboy?
I just feel like Bryce do deserve some love, man. People like to hate on Bryce. You know, he drove down the field to win it. It came down to that last drive for real. Like, whoever held on to the ball at the end probably would have won the game. I'm pretty sure if Dak would have had the ball towards the end of the game, he probably would have finished the game off with a field goal and won the game. Because both defenses really didn't stop nobody all day. But, I mean, Dak deserves some love, man. I mean, Dak. Oh, Lord.
Bryce he deserves some love, too. He deserves some love, too.
With the Cowboys, man, at what point do you see stuff going wrong and you try to switch it up, man? Me, if I'm a defensive coordinator or a head coach, if I know I'm getting killed, I'm sending different stuff, man. I'm about to start sending 7 people, 6 people. I'm going to make you play the game. I'm not going to sit there and just let my defense get a beating and beat. If my defense is getting beat every week, I'm starting to send some stuff that I ain't used to. Man, you know what? We get beat deep every play. Let me go ahead and send 7. At least they give them a reason. Now you change it from we sitting back there no help to that pressure is coming. They got to manufacture something to be even decent. Because like I said, I still think Dak is having a great year. I feel like if their defense can scavenge giving up 21 points a game, they go from being one of the worst to probably one of the better teams in the NFC. Because right now, Dak can move the ball on anybody. But it's the defense, man. It's like, at what point do you call them out in the locker room as a coach everybody as a whole, it's like, all right, bro, can we have one game? Let's hold them to 21. I mean, that would be their best game of the year, holding somebody to 21. They gotta
I,
man up, man,
I
and
agree.
come to a point where it's like, hey, some people gotta get benched, cut, something gotta happen. It just no noise, no reaction. It just every week the defense getting smoked and they not doing nothing. I mean, I'm benching guys. Look, bro, I know y'all pay money for these players. Get beat one more time. I got something for you.
That falls on Matt Eberflus. I mean, he's Schottenheimer is standing by him, stand by Eberflus, and not making adjustments or wanting to take anybody out and wanting to play deep safety in the back when you have Hunter Renfrow right there on fourth down. I don't know why you don't bring the safety up. I don't know, 4th and 3. Who knows? But yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I mean, shout out to Bryce, man. I already rocked with Rico, but shout out to Bryce. He finished the game off. He did what he had to do. You know, a lot of people hating on him. Shout out to Bryce.
All right. There again.
All right, Mr. Cowboy.
Right,
It's
there
your
again.
team.
Now,
It's your
on this
time.
On this
Take it away.
last comment, yeah, Bryce, I like Bryce, but like I tell everybody, remember who you play. It wasn't like you was playing the top ranked defense in the league or even the 25th defense in the league. Bryce is good and he did his thing. But what's going on with the Cowboys right now, what's so frustrating to me is how did they look so good? I guess maybe they was amped up on the Philly game. The adrenaline was flowing when they played Philly. A.J. Brown's maybe 3 catches. Devontae Smith maybe 3 or 4. So how did you revert back to where you are now compared to the first game? Because the first game we looked like we had the defense problem fixed. That's what I can't comprehend. What's going on there? And with the offense in the Carolina game, I would have kept feeding George Pickett because y'all had no answer for George. I'm saying Pickett, no answer for him. And then that probably would have helped open the running game up a little more because late in that game, trying to feed my man Williams out the backfield, they should have been going to Pickett, George Pickett, or they got away from going to their tight end because we had been using our tight end as part of our running game. You know, we pick up 4 here, 5 here. I don't know why he changed that, but at this point with the defense, man, I can't say what's wrong with the defense. And a lot of people say, well, you can't go nowhere but up. But the way they playing right now, they going on down. The way they play right now.
Agree.
You talk about, okay, we talked about this last week, leaving players wide open. But then again, you do it the next game. And then it was so frustrating to Cowboy fans. You see them in the Green Bay game, it's 2 of them wide open. Explain that. Is it something going on that the players is kind of say, hey, we're not going to play for this coach, or they had some kind of feelings because Jerry traded Michael? It's just, you know, you just shouldn't be this bad. And if you don't want to tackle, and don't make that excuse talking about, well, we need to work on tackling. No, you've been playing since you were in the Pee Wee League. So don't tell me you don't know how to tackle. Maybe you don't want to tackle, but changing our defense coordinator, I don't think it's going to change the problem because we don't have the linebackers are slow. Even if we get some of the players back that we got out, I don't think it's going to change much because our front 4 is weak. OC, they paid all that money. He's more of a pass. He's more of a pass rusher than a run stopper. So I don't even know why they paid him all that money. We got a lot of problems, but also what I've been hearing out of the Dallas area on the sports show, it's not this year that we really worried about. Anything we do this year would be gravy because a lot of people have us going, 7-10, maybe even finishing last in the division. And that's a possibility. But the next 2 or 3 years, it's going to be, how about them Cowboys again? It's going to be glory days.
I mean, that sounds good. Real quick, because you made me think of something that I had been saying, I think, the last couple of weeks, is shout out to Carolina's run defense. I told y'all that. I told you that defensive line has improved. It can't get after the pass yet, but that run defense is no longer... It's no longer a laughing stock. It's not. That run defense is good.
Actually, I think they have y'all probably total defense, if I'm not mistaken, around in the top 15. Actually,
it was. Defense. It is. It is.
Yeah. That's what I could understand. You know, just keep feeding.
I tried to tell you. X was talking about who we got. I was trying to tell him that it's improved. Derek Brown is such he's one of the most underrated players in the league. In the Dallas game, he took on a triple team. I saw the clip. He took on a triple team and still made the tackle in the backfield.
I'll bench everybody.
Now let's give Rashawn Robinson his credit too. Now he's a beast too.
I'll bench everybody. I see one guy take on the triple team and get the tackle. Everybody getting benched. I might as well put my wide receivers right there then.
Yeah. All right. Just to continue with the state of the Cowboys and stuff right now. So let me get your initial take just on camera. I know we've talked about it off camera, but just for the sake of the show, I just want to hear your initial thoughts. Where were you with the trade heard around the world? How did you feel about it when Micah got traded? And do you feel a little bit better about it now, knowing the draft compensation you got and your outlook looking forward?
Well, actually, my son called me and texted me and told me that he got traded. At first, I didn't believe it. I was kind of shocked at first. And I like Michael, but if you look at the grand scheme of things, he did not make a lot of game-changing plays during the playoffs. That's what my biggest thing with Michael. Yeah, you do all the numbers during the regular season, but when it counts, what did you do, bro? Don't be complaining. They're holding you and all this. The other greats can get around it. You need to figure out a way to get around it. But I do wish Michael the best. He did what he had to do to a certain point in Dallas. And I was hoping that when we got Kenny Clark, that would fix our issue with the run game. But evidently that didn't help. So like I said, we've used those picks to be back on top for the next 3 or 4 years. Because actually we got one of the youngest teams in the NFL. People don't realize that. We're not that old of a team. Because you see, we done built our offensive line. If we get our defensive line and linebackers, we'll be all right. And it's going to be something to deal with down in Dallas. You're going to be seeing them cars say, how about them Cowboys? They're going to be like, how about them Cowboys?
You got to get corners, too.
To play advocate to that.
Hold on, let me tell you about the corners. What people don't realize, and I tell you this and tell everybody. Y'all guys was babies when this happened, even if you was born. When Doug Evans played for the Green Bay Packers, had a great front seven, and when he got traded to the Carolina Panthers against, if I'm not mistaken, either Atlanta or New Orleans, he ran a slant on Doug Evans, and after that, if you got the front seven, you can kind of get people to cover. You need pressure. You got to generate that pressure. If you ain't got nobody generating pressure, it's going to be hard on the best corner to cover.
Yeah. Okay. You just need a whole new front 11.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just wipe it out, sell them off, trade them to teams, and just get it redone, and y'all should be fine. All right, let's see. We got a little bit more time. One last question. Oh, go ahead.
One shout out to our last guest, John. He was the only one to pick Carolina out of all of us.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna give my boy his props, bro. If he watched it,
he did call it. You did call it, John.
To tell us, you the only one who picked him. Two. The Cowboys, man, they talking about the future. That window ain't that open now. They can't. They only open.
Well, I don't know. Quarterbacks playing to their 40s. Go ahead.
If that window closed,
their 40s.
Yeah.
If we talking about Dak Prescott now, if that window closed,
what do you mean? Yeah,
next picks ain't gonna do nothing because they looking for a quarterback. I'm just throwing it out there and let it go.
Yeah, we talking about that. Why wouldn't he be able to do it?
That was before this year. That was looking real shaky, like he wasn't about to be anything worth keeping anyway. He kind of solidified that he.
What you mean? Because 1 year he was playing at an MVP level. So how are you saying?
When was the last time he played at an MVP level? What year?
Probably.
Well, hold on.
It was like 2 years ago.
That's right. Yeah.
So again, that window,
and
then he got hurt. And what did injuries do? Injuries shorten great players' career. That window. Like I said, he's playing great this year. How many good years of Dak do y'all think y'all got left to say y'all about to rebuild? I just think it's get it right now with Dak. Because once y'all start looking for a quarterback, it's going to be hard for the Cowboys. It's going to be hard. So I just think to go into the same we waiting on the next year or two for these picks. That window, I don't think it's as open as Cowboys fans think it is.
This is what he said.
I know.
This is what he said. Not Cowboy fans now. He said he won't play to 37.
No. But I'm talking about waiting for the next years to let the compensation of the trade. that window, I don't think it's that open to have all these years where it's like
You don't think he got 2 more good years in him?
great years. I don't know.
You just need to be good. You can win with a good quarterback if your defense is straight. We know that.
Because you're gonna have to get guys in there. They're gonna
We
have
know
to
that, but
at
we
least
know that.
at least a year for them to be all right. I don't know how many good years Dak got left in him of football.
And then now all things we just said about the defense, it might be amazing that they turn it around.
I mean, I can
Why do you
see
think
that.
Dak?
Go ahead, Iconic.
Oh, I was going to ask you, Rayvex, why do you think Dak's window is only about 2 years? Like I
didn't
like
think
he's about to
it
put
is.
it.
I just said based off of the year before and the year before that, Dak looked like he was on the decline. I like this year. I'm seeing the Dak where he's making great decisions. He placing the ball great. If he go back to any Dak before this year, I don't think that a rebuild is gonna make Cowboys a winner. That's just my opinion.
But they were in the playoffs though, so how was it that bad? They just lost to Jordan Love. Was that last year or the year before?
Year before.
The year before.
Oh, okay, so that year,
Dak was hurt last year.
Right, so that year when they lost to Jordan Love and the Packers, he was playing at an MVP level. He got injured last year, so I don't.
He was. If we talking about playing for Super Bowls and what Dak can do, I don't see him being on that level where he is a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. As far, I mean, like I said, this year he's playing great. This probably as me seeing him play, and like I said, I don't watch every snap like you watch every snap, but me seeing him play, he has made some of the best decisions and plays I've seen him do in a while. I don't know if it's his confidence, if he's healthy, or what it is, but how many more years of Dak is going to be? I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna throw this in there to add to that. On the 23 NFL season, Dak Prescott passer rating, he finished with 105.9. He finished with 4,516 yards, 36 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. He played all 17 games and was selected to his third Pro Bowl. So yeah, that was close to an MVP season that year. So he's as long as he don't get hurt, right? he's cruising fine, huh?
But if he going to be a that was regular season is good. I love it. I love to see the stats. Yeah, he played good. For that to be a championship caliber quarterback window. Because at that point, he's still going to have to be the one to carry the Cowboys. Cowboys is not. I can't see the Cowboys bringing in 5 players where Dak is not the main focus of the team. I don't see them bringing in where Dak can, play Trent Dilfer.
Well, that's your opinion.
That's what I said.
And that's what I was going to tell you. What if they do bring a defense in there like Baltimore?
Then y'all be able to put anybody in there then.
This game all day. But Dak, we wouldn't need to. We got Dak. And Dak would be better than Trent Dilfer. Dak would be able to make some plays. And at the time, and then, like I said, our offensive line, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to run the ball.
I have not seen the Cowboys put a defense on the field that will carry the Cowboys as a whole. The Cowboys have been an offensive team since I've been born. I have not seen Jerry draft a group of guys and put on that defense that it was like, okay, the defense going to carry the game today. The Cowboys have been a need to be carried by their offensive team. For the last 10 years that I watched the Cowboys, it has been carried by the offense. It would be nice to see them finally make it on the defensive side and put in a defense that will carry them in the playoffs. The Cowboys has not been carried by defensive team since I've seen them play football. So to say that Jerry Jones is finally going to click to him to, all right, we're going to draft the guys to give us that defense.
You talking about the defense now in that San Francisco.
Even the days of DeMarcus Lawrence. Not DeMarcus Lawrence.
19 points to San Francisco?
Yeah.
It wasn't like our defense was no slouch. Our offense let us down that year against San Francisco. The defense did their job.
I'm just saying the window. Do y'all got that rebuilding window? Maybe not.
We already rebuild. If people don't realize that, that's one reason we let Michael go.
I would take Dak over. I would take Dak in Atlanta over Penix. I think you would choose Dak over your quarterback in Minnesota, and I know you're gonna take Dak over Bryce Young.
And then, like me and Ray say here, you got to be in the right situation because I think actually that's what's going on with Dak too. Him and Marty, they are in a good position as coach and offensive coordinator.
They are.
I think that's what's making him look so good this year.
this year.
because
Shout out to that.
they got a good relationship.
But the Cowboys are known to not put nothing on that field on defense that's gonna carry the team. So I hope y'all rebuild work. But
We'll see.
that backpack that got on his back, man, it's heavy. That's all I'm gonna say. That backpack is heavy.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. This is all I'm gonna say about it. Atlanta, I'm gonna say Minnesota gonna find out in a couple weeks.
Oh, y'all play?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll
Well,
find
I hope
out.
JJ McCarthy's back, so at least he can get a boost. He can get a boosted game for his boosted stats. I hope JJ McCarthy's back.
All right. We got to move on.
And make him not look trash. Let him
All right. Y'all can talk. Y'all can talk junk during that game. Maybe we'll have you back on for that. That actually be pretty funny game. I like that. But let's keep going. We appreciate you, Mr. Cowboy, for your state of the Cowboys. We're gonna keep rolling into our next segment of That Was Some Bulls, where we like to highlight the lowlights or the moments in NFL games where we would like to say that, my friend, was some bull. So I would like to kick this one off, and I would love to highlight the Jets' 2-minute disaster before halftime. First of all, you're playing the Denver Broncos, and you're actually keeping the game close. Congrats to you on a winless game there. That you had a chance. Now, I don't know how big of a chance, but you go for the punt. 4th and 5. You get the fake punt. You get the first down. And you don't call a play. What are we doing? I mean, Aaron Glenn, seriously, you could not have told your team more than what you did that, Fields, I don't trust you, bro. I don't think you're going to get it. I don't think you're going to do nothing. And I get it. You went 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. You couldn't get that first down. But on 4th and 3, you already did a fake punt. Throw it up in the air. I understand that maybe you're thinking that, you know what, Denver can go and get in that field goal. You weren't winning anyway. You have not won a game. I don't know what earth you thought you might have won the game by doing that. Your team needs a spark, something, anything. But what you do get is you get Garrett Wilson running to you, cameras catching you, running to you like this, and all you're doing is smiling. What are you smiling for? There's nothing funny of a winless team. What are you doing? That was some bull.
They say, oh, no, that's
They'll
right.
win Sunday.
And then,
sir, don't do that. Don't do that.
It shows how bad.
Don't do that.
For me, Justin Fields, man, you an NFL quarterback, man. If my coach don't call no play, run a play on the fly, man. You see, Justin Fields just stood there like, well, my coach not calling that now. I don't know what to do. What are you out there for, man? Put that running back in the backfield, man. Justin Fields, I like to defend people and get other chances, but Justin Fields don't got it, man. Go ahead and put somebody else in there, man. I mean, looking at everybody like, can somebody call play? You're the quarterback.
I believe the backup is. Am I tripping when in the backup Tyrod Taylor?
Yeah.
You telling me Tyrod Taylor wouldn't be a better quarterback than Justin Fields right now?
Listen, the Jets are not trying to win no game. They don't want to win. So
that's a good point.
You know what? I get that.
That's a good point.
They don't want to win no games. And you can clearly see it. We want the first pick. Like, that's all the Jets are saying. Like, if they win any games this year, I'll be surprised. Like, them boys, they don't want to win. They live in New York. They probably be like, oh, we got a game Sunday. Let's just go out there, y'all, so we can go do whatever the hell else we doing. So the Jets, they don't care. Like, they're not trying to win now, and they know, I think they know that we don't have they don't want to be one of those teams where we're stuck in mediocrity and we're not getting no good draft picks because we keep winning games. Like, we need the number 1 pick or the number 2 pick. We're not trying to have number 6 or number 7. So right. I can see they're not trying to win, bro.
And the Jets definitely need it, but yeah, that was some bull. That was some bull. All right, X, I'm gonna go ahead and go to you next. We'll finish with Iconic with our segment. Tell us, what do you think was some bull this week?
Oh, so we got Cleveland, man. Another bad team. You got a rookie quarterback. You let that boy throw 50 times. You didn't get no production, no touchdown, no nothing out of him. Hey, man, run the ball, man. Just stop giving him to run the ball, man. Play defense, man. 50 times and you getting 200 and a little bit of change, no touchdown.
221 yards.
Don't get me wrong,
29 for 52.
He a rookie. You know, I
He
understand, but
threw 52 times.
52
yes,
times
yes,
for
52 times.
221 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Just
I just hate to
Wow.
see it, man. Run the ball, play good defense, make him make plays that matter. Because 52 times, you might as well threw 40 carries in there. Y'all might have scored something. You might have got him in the end zone. So, man, just I mean, who knows when the Shador effect gonna come in? But at this point, Dylan Gabriel, they set you up, bro. It's making you should have probably let Shador play because it's setting Dylan Gabriel up to fail, man. 52 times and they couldn't make nothing happen. It makes him look bad. It makes him look, you know what I'm saying? It's still a young guy on a bad team, but it set him up for failure, man. 52 times. Terrible. Get it
All I'm gonna
together,
say
Cleveland.
is, if you let Shador throw the ball 52 times, he's getting a touchdown out of one of them 52 throws. That's all I'm gonna say.
I feel that. I
exactly.
think so too.
Because
Yeah,
52
see
times for
that.
Dylan Gabriel is, I don't even think he ever threw that many times playing at Oregon in one
Yeah,
game.
I don't
Like
think so
that's
either.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Hey, but that's why we have this segment. That was some bull. Now, Iconic,
Yes.
tell us, finish us off with your pick for that was some bull.
Mine would be last Thursday night football, the Eagles and Giants. When the Eagles were at the goal line, they ran a tush push 3 to 4 times back to back to back. And it's like at this point it's just getting ridiculous. And they're showing after the play where the dudes are false starting, like the offensive line are going before the
Yeah.
ball is snapped.
The
Mm-hmm.
center,
And
the center doing
I
it
don't
bad.
like I don't think it should be banned,
It
but
should be.
it should only be banned if the referees can't see that and call that. So I feel like that's the only reason why it should be banned, because the referees they act like they can't see it, or it just happens so fast they can't see it. But when you slow it down, it's a penalty. That's why it should be banned. I don't care about it's grown men doing this. You're pushing them into the end zone. I feel like if the referees can't referee it correctly, it should be banned. And also,
Mm.
I feel like during the tush push, and I want y'all opinions on this as well. When the quarterback is leaning forward for the tush push, when Jalen Hurts is doing it, would y'all consider him? He's actually giving his body away correctly. Like it's
Yes.
Right.
like he's jumping in and
Yeah.
he's stopping. I feel like once you give your body up, the play should be over. So it shouldn't be I'm jumping, laying there, then three dudes are pushing me from behind. Once he gives his body up, wherever the ball is at, that's where it stopped at. But if they can't officiate it like that, I feel like the rule should be banned, because you say you want the NFL to be more scoring, more exciting plays. Me seeing you run a 3-inch play every 4 times in a row for a touchdown on Thursday night football, who wants to sit there and watch that? Dude's tush pushing for 100 yards a game. I don't want to
Hey,
watch that.
they want to see that brotherly shove.
I got respect for that tape. I like the fact that you can't officiate, like you said, it's so many times they have recorded where it's a false start. They're sitting there handing
Yeah.
the ball off. They all moving before anything happens, trying to get the right tush push angle. Like you said, if you can't officiate it and call it correctly, then y'all can't run the play. If y'all can't do it
Yeah,
without, false starting, shouldn't run the play. I mean, everybody gonna find their way to cheese it though. Everybody gonna find their
That's true.
little gift, little nickname. But it's just like with the guys who was jumping over the line for kickoff block kicks and stuff.
Oh
They
yeah.
they changed the rules for that too. So
They
I
call it
can
what,
see them
launching?
changing the rules for the tush push because it gives a weird advantage to the team. The only thing I can't say though, no other team is really doing it. I haven't seen no other team really doing it, so it's hard to say ban it. And I feel like it's become a league thing where other teams is picking up on it. But right now, only the Eagles have been able to successfully put that in a bag. So I feel like when other teams
Hey,
start trying to put that in a bag, it's a problem.
hey, hold on, real quick before we finish off our segment, Mr. Cowboy. I gotta ask you, since you are a Cowboys fan and you are in the Eagles division, how do you feel about the tush push, the brotherly shove?
Hey, if you can do it, congratulations. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a
Really?
problem with it at all. Because number one, they said one reason they're so successful with it because of their offensive line. Number two, Jalen Hurts, they say he squat about 600 pounds.
Yeah, something.
So if it works, it works. I don't have a
Hey,
problem with it. But now I did hear something about they was snapping the ball premature, but I don't have a problem with it.
All right. Well, if you ain't got a problem with it, you ain't got a problem with it. But everybody else over here is saying that was some bull. So that was some bull. So that's our wrap up our segment on that. We're gonna keep on moving. Y'all know what time it is. Throw it up, baby. Throw them up. We got X's excellent pick players. I keep wanting to say that. X's excellent players. All right, sir. Who do you pick for your excellent player or players?
So I
this
feel
week?
like I've been
He's gonna piss
showing
me
too
off.
much love to one side of the ball. So I'm gonna start doing both sides of the ball, man. I'm gonna show some love. I was gonna go to my boy in Atlanta Bijan, with the upset. My boy was toting that thing. Hey, we all know what he do. We know what he like. Hey, I'm showing some love to Bijan. Bijan got right on the bill. I didn't expect him to go crazy. He went crazy. So him and Drake London together, both of them had great games. So I definitely was gonna show some love to Bijan, man. Like he came in, they smacked Buffalo. They showed that Atlanta might not be nothing to play with. I like that. So they definitely
I
showed
like
that.
this
And
guy.
then on the defensive side, I'm gonna have to go with what was the third day was the Eagles and Giants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Giants defense, man. Yeah, it's another powerhouse, supposed to be the best NFL team. They shut the Eagles down. The Eagles couldn't get nothing going. So as a whole, I'm gonna shout out the Giants defense, man. I don't think the Giants is as good as they play, or they're gonna be a great team this year. But they definitely brought some excitement. They shut down a better team, I'll say a better roster. Let's not say a better team. I think they got better players. The Giants defense came to play. They shut down every phase of the Eagles. There's a couple plays that they gave up, but as a whole, they did their thing. So shout out to the Giants defense.
All right,
They had
ladies
that,
and
they
gentlemen,
had
you heard
that
it there
game-winning
first.
interception.
That's facts. That was X's excellent players of the week. So congratulate Bijan and the New York Giants defense on winning that prestigious award this week. We congratulate you. All right, moving forward, we have our next segment of First Pick Watch. Y'all gonna love this. Last week, I picked the New York Jets, Tennessee Titans, and Miami as from 1, 2, and 3 as most likely to get the first overall pick. This week, I had the New York Jets, Tennessee Titans, and Miami Dolphins as 1, 2, 3 to get the first overall pick. I had to run it back. That no other team were as bad as these three. These are those bad kids that were at the back of the class. They all suspended, kick them out. They're not even part of the league. Send them to the XFL. Send them to college. Replace them with another team. They're straight dog water doo-doo, bro. It's so bad. Tua Tagovailoa, why are you calling out your teammates in the press conference? Trash. Tennessee Titans, why can't you get nothing going on offense? Trash. New York Jets, why aren't you calling plays before half? Trash. They all trash. They all deserve the number 1 overall pick. I'm running back. That's the end of the segment. All right, moving right along.
Wait, Dom. I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
You always do the worst team segment. This week we have the 1-5 Dolphins versus the 1-5 Cleveland Browns. Who do you got?
Hold that thought.
We'll get to that.
We're gonna get that in the game picks. But I'll spoil it though. Cleveland, you ain't burning me again, babe. I done picked you once. You not burning me again. Listen, you touch a stove one time, you don't go. No. You touch a stove one time, you don't touch it again. I don't care. Prove me wrong, and maybe I'll touch the stove again. Let's move right along to our next segment. We have. Let me hear it. Oh, this one's a good one, y'all. We got 3 really good questions that I think you guys will have really good answers for. I would love to just pick y'all brains on this, you feel me? So we're going to start it off with our first ones. In the NFC, after both teams lose, who do you trust more? The Eagles, who can't figure out anything on offense right now, or the Lions, who pretty much do not have a secondary, but grocery store clerks as their cornerbacks? Iconic or X, whoever wants to kick it off first.
I just
You
want to
can go
clarify the
first.
question. I just want to clarify. So, am I trusting them to be the best team in the NFC or like Super Bowl team?
I guess technically Super Bowl team because I guess you don't have to be the best in the NFC. No, let's just leave it best in the NFC. Who do you trust more? Who do you trust more going into the playoffs out of the NFC? Eagles or Lions?
As the number 1 seed?
Yep,
Um,
let's go there.
I would say the Lions got more firepower. I think they kind of control our division. Uh, I don't know their schedule like that, but they can play all sides of football as far as on offense. Where the Eagles are struggling, even with their identity as a running team, they putting a lot of pressure on Jalen to throw the ball better, which don't make sense to me because they won for being a running team. They got Saquon, and yet Saquon ain't getting carried. But I just think the Lions right now, their team a little more complete, man. They still got great players. They quarterback decent. They can move the ball. It's just is a defense. You know, the Lions defense got to put it together. But I'm gonna say I think the Lions is more trustworthy. That's my pick.
Okay. Let me go real quick, Iconic, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I'm going to have to go ahead and lean with the Lions as well. It's I know the Eagles do this every year. It's around Halloween, trick or treat. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they get a sick game out of doing this. You know, trick or treat. We're here. We're not. We're good. We're not. I don't know. They seem like they do this every year, but I'm tired of watching it. Sick of it. Be good or be trash. I'm tired of seeing the in between. You divas or you're not divas. You got drama. You don't got drama. I don't know, but either way, I'm trusting Detroit. Even though they don't have they're on their fifth and sixth cornerbacks to start, they'll get their players back. Detroit has much more explosive of offense to be able to go through their division. When you think about Green Bay, who also is a trick or treat team right now, I don't know what they are, making me look stupid for picking them
And
for the
Minnesota.
Super Bowl. The Commanders. Oh wait, am I still in that division? Yeah. No,
It's
Lions. Green
it's
Bay. The Bears actually look decent, but I
and
don't think
us.
they're on the Lions level. And then who am I missing? I
The
can't think right now.
Vikings.
Yeah, and the Vikings, yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. So when you think about the
Oh,
Lions running the table on that, they're going to run that table. Boy, it's like I just delivered a kill shot or something.
oh my God.
But when you think about the Eagles, who already lost to the Giants, they beat Dallas, but by barely, correct? Yeah, didn't they barely beat
Yeah,
Dallas? They
yeah.
barely beat Dallas. I don't think they. I don't know with them. Who knows? And then when it comes to the Commanders, they're also I don't know either. So I guess I'm leaning with the Lions only because I think they have a better overall team, just talent wise. Uh, and Eagles are very predictable, so that's my pick. I kind of go ahead and round this out, man.
I would have to go different from you guys. I trust the Eagles more. They are the Super Bowl champions until they're not anymore. Um, with a running back like Saquon, I feel like they can get him started at any point. And low key is actually good that he's not been running the ball that much because when you get to the playoffs into like that, you're gonna need him to be healthy. So I just trust them more. I believe in them more. Um, they have good players like Jalen Hurts and the receivers. They're gonna get that down, bro. Like they're a Super Bowl winning team. You're not gonna look 100% perfect every single week. So I trust them more. Detroit, they haven't won nothing, so it's like they haven't won no title game. They ain't won no Super Bowl. I feel like their division is more competitive than the Eagles division because you do got Minnesota, the Bears, and the Packers in that
Green Bay.
division. Yeah, in the
All
Packers,
got
and
three
I feel like
wins.
all got 3 wins. In the Eagles division, you got the Giants, the Cowboys, and the Commanders. Like they can really walk away with the division. So I feel like
Yeah.
Detroit just has a tougher road than the Eagles do. So I have to say I trust the Eagles more.
All right. I appreciate that take. All right. Good answers to all that. Let's go into our second question. Which trade would you like better? Since the Jets are absolute trash, dog water, XFL, CFL territory at the moment. If they decide to go on the fire sale, which scenario do you like better? Do you like Sauce Gardner going to the depleted secondary of the Lions, or do you like Garrett Wilson going to help out Josh Allen on the Bills?
Mm. I
Who wants to
like
take a
that one.
stab at that first?
Let me go first.
Go ahead.
Sauce Gardner to the Lions would be more realistic, but I don't think they're going to trade Garrett Wilson to the Bills, who they're like
Oh
in their
no, I
division.
know. Hey, this is
Oh,
all
okay.
fantasy right here.
Oh, okay.
This is just having fun with it.
I mean, I feel like Garrett
This is
Wilson.
Madden.
I feel like Garrett Wilson would do the same thing Stephon Diggs did when he was in Buffalo. Like I feel like Josh Allen would just have a number one target. That's it. I don't feel like he will be Randy Moss going with Tom Brady. I don't feel like it'll be nothing like that. So I would rather see Sauce Gardner with the Lions.
Okay. X.
So I think Garrett Wilson will probably have a bigger impact. I think Josh Allen, a lot of times, he be missing the number one guy where he can like just kind of force feed the ball to and make plays. So I feel like Garrett Wilson, I mean, if he like who we think he is, because I mean he's been on the Jets for so long, I think it would be the bigger impact. Sauce Gardner on the Lions. The Lions have a good defense, so I don't know how much he would add as a corner on the Lions. You know, it's hard to gauge defense. It would help them because, you know, being able to shut down all of the receivers in the division. But I think on paper, just because which kind of a receiver, what Buffalo and Josh Allen needed, I think Garrett Wilson would probably be the more look better than the Sauce Gardner trade, just because I feel like it would show up more for the Bills. They need that kind of guy.
All right, and I think this one to me it's like it's one of those real one side like 51-49% type of deal where I'm not sure who gets it there, but I think when I think about it with Garrett Wilson going to the Bills, I don't know. I mean, it will open up the run game. Not that they really need it. James Cook has already been doing pretty good this year, but I feel like just having that deep jump ball kind of guy, smooth route runner that Garrett Wilson is for Josh Allen, it would help out for sure.
Amazing
But
hands.
I would say I don't know. There's something about I like Sauce to the Lions. I like that idea in my eyes. I think going to that team, I mean the Lions with Dan Campbell, we're gonna hit him in the face, man. We got to win the game, man. Like you put him on that feisty team. Sauce Gardner is already man-to-man, handsy type of corner, and you pair him with Brian smack you upside the head Branch, and I feel like that defense becomes such a physical unit. I personally would probably lean toward the Sauce trade, but like I said, it's more of a 51-49%. I think both of those would be outstanding trades, but we know neither one of those will happen. But just my opinion on that. All right. Last question is a real good one. I think this one's open for debate. I do feel like we'll have the same answer, but who knows? We might say something different here. I'm going to start this one off, then we'll go iconic, and we'll finish off with X here. What do you think is the most important position on a football team? Now, man, this one right here, everybody's going to quick to say quarterback. Of course, anyone can say quarterback, you know. But you know what? I gotta say it's the long snapper. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. When man, I think it's a kicker, man. I think you need a good kicker. No, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go quarterback. I think when you think of this league, it's doable to win a Super Bowl without a star quarterback. The Bears did it. You know, plenty of teams have done it. But I mean, if you look at the past couple Super Bowl wins, you need a good quarterback, man. We saw what bad quarterback play gets you. I mean, we see Tennessee, we see Arizona, we see the Jets, we see Tennessee, we see Miami. Shout out to Tua, trash Tua. So I don't know. I'm leaning quarterback here. What you think, Iconic?
I mean, of course, the default answer is quarterback because that's the person who controls the ball on offense. But I feel like, of course, a quarterback is nothing without offensive linemen. So I think having a protector of the quarterback, because how good defenses are and how fast the defensive players are, if you have a good offensive lineman, he can open up the running game, which your quarterback needs. He can help protect in the passing game, which your quarterback needs. So I feel like it'll be a great offensive lineman. Or a great O-line in general. Yeah.
Okay. All right, X, and go ahead and round us out. What you think?
So the problem I have with quarterbacks being picked, for one, they rely on more people on the team than any other position. To be a good quarterback means you got to have a good offensive line, or at least serviceable. Your receivers and your offensive line got to be on point. if you don't got good receivers, your quarterback gonna look bad. If you don't got a good offensive line, your quarterback gonna look bad. So I think it's hard to say the quarterback is most important when the quarterback relies on so many positions to make their job work. Whereas like a lineman, if you're a good lineman and you hold down your spot, you that's what you do. You succeeded in that. Whereas a quarterback, I need my linemen and my receivers and the other people to do good. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go my first position. I'm gonna go running back. I think that a
Adrian
great
Peterson's the
running
only
back,
reason you said that.
huh? I think a great running back at this point. I think running the ball is the easiest thing to do in football. As far as if we talk about NFL caliber,
Oh.
I think it
Say what?
controls the game, huh?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I think you control the game when you run the ball and you can move the ball. You keep the ball off. You keep your defense off the field. You knock clock off. You know, you get to be physical. You don't have to just stand there and just move around shuffling trying to protect your quarterback. Your players get to hit somebody, be aggressive. I just like I think a great running back changes teams faster, and they don't get a lot of credit for. You know, they've been talking so much about you could dime a dozen a running back. Running backs a dime a dozen. You don't need a good running back. But I feel like if you want to change your team from being dumpster fire to serviceable, get you a mean run game, and you can change a lot. I just right
Cam
now, I think
Scatter,
that's what's
CTE Bo.
I think that's what's lost in the league. That's why the league feel different, man. They don't run the
Oh,
ball
hold
like they
on,
used
hold
to. It's not
on.
physical.
Why Iconic looking like that? Iconic, you got something to say about X's tape?
No. I was gonna say running back.
Okay. It was just the way you was looking. I was like,
No,
all
I was
right.
looking
I
at
Well,
just
you.
think
oh,
I just think if we talk about quarterbacks, right, and the best quarterbacks and who wins Super Bowl, the best quarterback, you would think that all the best quarterbacks would have multiple Super Bowls because they best. It's only a few guys that just run the table. Like Patrick Mahomes been one of them guys. He been running the table the last couple years. Tom Brady. But if you think of your best quarterbacks that we know growing up, all of them guys either only got one Super Bowl, maybe two if they snuck one out. But the best quarterbacks over time, if it was such a quarterback league, you would think they would have more of the rings. Where it's a lot of guys who've been good or solid who are coming out with rings because their teams is better. So like, I don't know. I just feel like the quarterback being the face of the league is overplayed now. Like, let that
okay.
go. I think that's why a lot of teams is hurting real bad because they invested so much in the quarterbacks. Your team bad. He can't do nothing.
Yeah.
You're trash.
No, I agree.
So I'm
I
no
agree.
running back. I think that right now, I feel like if I want to win games, I'm gonna get me a star running back. Because even if your offensive line bad, if that boy back there is nasty, he could make some plays that can't nobody else make.
All right.
And we've seen
No,
this
that
with
was good.
Saquon going to the Eagles. We've seen that.
Yeah.
He
You're
won
right.
them that.
You're right. Hey, you're right. So hey, running back gets the nod there, but good takes from you all three of y'all. I'm including myself in that. I don't know why I'm speaking in third person, but good job, everybody. Good job. That was a good segment on Let Me Hear It. I appreciate y'all. Before we get to our game picks, we got Iconic's best bet. Struggling with gas, can't put some gas in your car, missing some groceries, funds looking a little low. Well, I got a way you can make you some money. Is you listen to Iconic's best bets to make you some funds. Iconic has only missed once this season. So go ahead. Bet that last bit of gas money on this right here. Iconic, go ahead and take us away with who is your best bet going into week
Gamble
7 of the
responsibly.
NFL season.
Hey, gamble responsibly, because this week I gotta hear the Philadelphia Eagles play the Minnesota Vikings. Correct.
Yeah.
Last time the Eagles played the Vikings, this was I think it was like a Monday night game or Sunday night game, and they had Darius Slay back there. They shut down Justin Jefferson or whatnot. I think this week, go ahead and take the Minnesota money line. Minnesota coming off
Whoa!
Listen. Minnesota is coming off of a bye. The Eagles, they really don't know what's up with them right now, and I feel like this is going to be rock bottom for them. And I feel like Justin Jefferson, you're going to see him greedy 2 times. So I will take Justin Jefferson's receiving yards over this week against the Philadelphia Eagles. Or the
All right,
Vikings
ladies and
money
gentlemen.
line.
I heard it there.
Y'all heard it from the man yourself. Look, he ain't wrong, man. Go ahead. You want some crab legs, not ramen noodles this week. So go ahead and listen
And
to
you
them
ain't trying
best
to get him
bets.
Jameis Winston way?
Come
Take
on,
that
you want
pick.
them Jameis? What the Jameson?
You don't want to take the crab leg to Jameis Winston way. He gonna make that bread.
Come on,
Eat
man.
you
You
a
want to
W.
Yeah.
eat your
Eat you a
W.
W.
Eat your W. Go ahead. All right, that was Iconic's best bet. We appreciate you for making our audience some money, y'all. We appreciate it. All right, let's get into the game picks. But before we pick, we got to
My
look
fault.
over what happened last week. All right. Last week, we had X coming in third, going 8-7. Myself in second, going 10-5. Iconic rounded out last week with 11-4. He beat me with that Atlanta Buffalo pick. Oh, man. Great picks. What that does is that brings the season total. Y'all gonna love this, man. This is how you know we know ball. I and X are tied in first with 55-38. And Iconic is right behind that, 54-39. There is only a 1-game difference that separates all of us. So it's getting close, y'all. But this is the week. I'm calling my shot. No, I'm not. Actually, I struggle picking picks, and so I don't know because there are a whole bunch of contingencies I didn't know why. I'll explain it to y'all as I read my picks for this week. All right. Let's get into it, y'all. Maybe we'll have a clip.
Before you get into it, just let you guys know, Pittsburgh is currently already beating Cincinnati. Just for y'all to know.
I already picked, so my proof is already
Okay.
in the pudding. So
Okay.
I mean, I would have picked Pittsburgh also.
Yeah,
Looks like I ain't winning nothing.
All right. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. I got Pittsburgh. Los Angeles Rams at Jacksonville. Ooh, didn't know who to pick, but I did go the Rams. Philly at Minnesota. I wasn't sure, but I do trust Philly only because if JJ McCarthy starts, I'm going with Philly. If Carson Wentz goes, I want to pick Minnesota, but I don't know, so I'm gonna go Philly. I lose it, but I did want to pick it. I really did. I'm sorry.
You ain't listening.
I already picked these. These were picked days ago, so I'm not going to change it now. I already picked them. I'm gonna stick with my pick. Stick it and pick it. You feel me? That's commitment.
Hey,
New England at Tennessee. I'm going New England. Carolina at the Jets. I'm going Carolina. I didn't pick them last week. I'm not doing my team like that again. Miami at Cleveland. This right here was the hardest team to pick in the Dookie Bowl. I want to pick Cleveland. I really do, but I'm going Miami. I just think their skilled players are a little bit better. New Orleans at Chicago. I'm picking Chicago. They came off an impressive dub. Although New Orleans is playing very well, I expect that to be a close game. Las Vegas at Kansas City. I'm going with Kansas City, although it is a divisional rival. Who knows how it could go. Indianapolis at the Los Angeles Chargers. Another really good game. Depending on who the Chargers get back from injury this week, I would lean them, but I have to pick now, so I'm going to Indianapolis. New York Giants at Denver. I'm going Denver. Green Bay at Arizona. I'm going Green Bay. Washington at Dallas. I hate to do this, but I'm a pick Dallas. I think their offense is just a little bit better, although I'm going to pay for that. Atlanta at San Francisco. I made my mistake not going with Freak Atlanta. I'm going with Freak Atlanta this week to beat the San Francisco 49ers in prime time. Tampa Bay at Detroit. I'm not going against Tampa Bay until they prove me wrong. I'm staying with Tampa Bay. And then Houston at Seattle. I think this might be an upset for Seattle, but I'm still picking Seattle. I just came from there. It's a beautiful place. Y'all go crazy Seahawks. All right. Iconic. Are you ready for your picks or you want X to go?
You can let X go.
All right, X. Switch it up a little bit. Are you ready for your picks? All right. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Who you got?
I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I hate to do it, but I'm going to take Pittsburgh.
All right. Rams at Jaguars. Who you got?
You know what? I'm going to go Trevor Lawrence, man. That's my upset game of the week, bro. I'm going Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, this was a hard game to pick. All right. Minnesota, Philly at Minnesota. You just put Minnesota down.
I was gonna be funny and pick the Eagles just in case, so I could win at one thing or another. Win at pick. and then lose the game or win the game and lose at picks. But man, I'm
Just
going
that.
nuts, man. The Eagles, I don't know. They got a lot of turmoil going on. I don't know. I think we can score with them. Let me get us. Let's get the Vikings.
All right. New England at Tennessee. Who you got?
Yeah, let me get New England. Tennessee, I don't know what they're gonna do without their coach. They might actually play, but I'm going New England.
All right, Carolina and New York Jets.
Give me the let me get Carolina. The Jets could, yeah, y'all might be that team that get them they win, but I'm gonna go
I agree.
Carolina.
I agree because we're 0-3 on the road, but we should pull it out. I'm hoping so. Miami at Cleveland, the Dookie Bowl.
Give me Cleveland, man. I see Cleveland play okay and then bad. I see Miami play okay and bad. I think Cleveland got a better defense, so I'm gonna go with Cleveland.
All right, New Orleans at Chicago.
I still think the Bears are pretenders, but New Orleans is bad, so I'm gonna go Chicago.
Don't sleep on New Orleans. They're not playing off. They're bad, but they're not playing awful.
Nah, Spencer Rattler, he wasted my yeah, I'm not betting on Spencer Rattler, bro. Chicago all day for real.
All right, Las Vegas at Kansas City.
Yeah, let me get Kansas City, bro.
All right, Indianapolis Colts at Los Angeles Chargers.
I'm not betting against my boy Danny Downs, bro. Let me get Daniel Jones and them Colts to win that game.
Yeah, we going Indiana Jones, baby. All right, Giants at Denver.
Coming off the win against the Eagles, man, them boys riding high. Let me get the Giants.
All right. They did, yeah. I mean, like I said, they did almost lose to the Jets. It was a close game, even though the Jets, that was one of the worst performances ever, and they still couldn't really pull it away. So, very doable. Green Bay at Arizona.
Yeah, let me get Green Bay.
Washington at Dallas.
Oh man, Dallas is just giving up points to everybody, but they scoring so well. The question is, can they stop Washington at least once or twice? Probably not. But I think this is the week that's gonna break them to have to try something different. I'm gonna go Dallas.
All right. Atlanta at San Francisco.
So I like the matchup. Where they playing at? Do a show.
San
San
Francisco.
Francisco.
Let me get San Francisco.
Do you still like this guy? You said earlier you like this guy.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just messing. All right. Tampa Bay at Detroit.
Let me get Detroit. I think they're gonna have something for Baker this game. I think they gonna drop
Oh
some
yeah.
points on Baker.
Emeka Ibuka is out this game as well. So something to think about. As well as Bucky Irvin. And the only person who's questionable that might play is Mike Evans. Houston at Seattle. Last game of the week.
Seattle been playing pretty decent. Houston kind of they found some. It's hard to bet against Seattle. I'm gonna go Seattle.
All right. Got you all locked in, X. We'll see how you do. An Iconic coming up the rear. Let's go ahead and see how you do this week. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Who you got?
Pittsburgh.
The Los Angeles Rams at Jacksonville. Who you got?
Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right. Philadelphia Eagles at the Vikings.
Give me the Vikings.
All right. New England at Tennessee. Who you got?
Patriots.
By 50. Carolina at the Jets. Who you got?
You know, look, let me get the Jets, bro. Let me get the
I can't
Jets.
even be mad at that, bro. I can't even. I wanted to.
Let me get the Jets.
I want to be mad at it too, but I do have a gut feeling that happens. I don't know if it's something about just being a losing team for so long that I just feel like they're gonna shit the bed. That's how I feel, bro.
Let me get the Jets, bro.
All right. I got it. I'm writing the letters down. All right, Miami at Cleveland. Dookie Bowl.
I'm taking the Browns because hopefully Shador gets in, And also, I feel like Myles Garrett might finally end dude's career. So yeah, let's go ahead and take the Browns.
Oh my!
Listen,
Oh
my
I don't even know why Tua is still playing. Tua be going up to them press conferences talking about his team like he not on the team. Like something clearly is in his head.
Really?
Is messed up. So yeah, hopefully Myles Garrett finishes the
He
job.
said,
this
bro,
Sunday.
old Tua got knocked out, bro. This is new Tua. He don't
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
That's a different Tua now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's finna be Hawk Tua.
I don't like Tua when he act tough. I don't. Yeah, we don't like talkative Tua. That's talkative
Yeah,
Tua. We don't like that.
See, that CTE starting to kick in.
I ain't gonna speak on that. But.
CTE, boy, we already know about that.
All right, New Orleans at Chicago. Who you got?
Give me Chicago, bro. New Orleans is
Who
trash.
you got?
Chicago. New Orleans is trash. Bentley Rush is
All right.
trash.
Las Vegas at Kansas City.
Oh, give me Patrick Mahomes and them boys.
Okay, Indianapolis at the Chargers.
Give me the Colts, bro. The Chargers, they almost lost to the Dolphins, bro.
All right, New York Giants at Denver Broncos.
Give me the Broncos.
All right, Green Bay at Arizona.
See, I don't know if Kyler Murray is playing or not. Bro, I don't like the Packers.
Brissett
Ain't
was
like
swinging
that.
that thing too.
But give me the Packers because the Cardinals all their cornerbacks are hurt. So give me the Packers, bro.
All right. I was just seeing real quick if seeing if they said anything. No, I don't see it. All right. We'll go with the Packers. All right, Washington Commanders at Dallas Cowboys.
Give me the Cowboys, bro. I think CeeDee Lamb come back. Give me the Cowboys. That might throw 500 of them niggas.
All right. Freaknik Falcons at the San Francisco 49ers. Who you got?
Give me the Falcons, bro. The only weapon San Francisco has on offense is Christian McCaffrey, bro. I don't care if it's Brock Purdy, Mac Jones, Mike Jones. I don't care who their quarterback is. Fred Warner just got Fred Warner just got hurt for the season, so that whole core, that defense, they're going to be shook when they see Bijan Robinson. They're not going to have Fred Warner to run sideline to sideline. All we got to do is focus on McCaffrey, and they have Kendrick Bourne. He been going off. I think AJ Terrell going to lock that up. Give me Atlanta, bro.
All right, Atlanta going to the Bay Area, bringing their Freaknik night with them. I love it. Tampa Bay at Detroit. Who you got?
Give me Detroit, bro. Give me Detroit, bro.
All right, and last game on the docket we have here is Houston at Seattle. Who are you going with?
Give me Seattle, bro. Hey, one of my new favorite players in the whole league is Jackson Smith-Njigba. He go crazy, bro.
No, facts. He is nice.
He's like that.
And Sam Darnold is the type of quarterback who gonna throw him that ball. He go crazy.
That's facts. He gonna be like, hey, he up there somewhere, and he's just gonna launch it. All right, fellas, that's another week in the books. Man, what a good week we had last week. I feel like this week has another potential to be another great week of football.
Not if we lose to the Eagles, bro.
Not if we lose to the Jets. If we lose to the Jets this week, I promise you, bro, I will I will do the whole show with a bag over my head, bro. I promise. I put it on me right now. Carolina, if you go up to New York and let them Jets and them boys beat you with Garrett Wilson out this game, he is not playing. They have no options on passing the ball. He had negative net 10 yards last game. If you let them win, I'm moving.
You need to put Justin Fields at running back, bro. That's all they need to do.
Right, just line up. Let Breece Hall snap the ball and just hand it to Justin Fields. Yeah, do Wildcat.
Yeah, run the Wildcat because they can't run regular plays, bro. Run the Wildcat. Miami Dolphins do.
But anyway, so we have a good week of football. Great episode, fellas. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in. Make sure you look at our socials at the bottom down there on that ticker. Follow us, please. Like, comment, subscribe. If you liked anything we said, we hated what you said, let us know how you feel in the comments. Feel free to let us know how you feel. We'd also like to thank Mr. Cowboy himself for coming on the show, defending his
Yes, sir.
Cowboys.
Come on, Dad.
We'll see what the guy says. Hey, any of you guys want to come on here and talk about your team? We're open. Reach out to me in the comments. We'd love to have you guys on. It doesn't matter. As long as you know your team, you know ball, you can come on and we can chop it up, guys. But anyway, great show. See you guys next week. We out of here.